Good morning. Myself Shiny. Today I am going to explain on the topic electrical capacitance or capacity. What is meant by capacitance? It is an ability of a conductor to store electrical energy or charge. That is electrical capacitance. Okay. When some charges is given to a conductor, we know that potential difference applied across the ends of the conductor. That means Q is the charge of the conductor. V means potential difference. V is the potential difference. Then Q increases, V also increases. Q proportional to V. Then we have to change this proportional sign. We have to use one constant. That we have to say that Q is equal to CV. Charge is equal to capacitance into potential difference. Otherwise, we can write C is equal to Q by V. Then 1. That means C is equal to our equation electrical capacitance. C is equal to Q by V. Then SI unit of C, that is farad. Okay. That is farad. Okay, we can use. Then 1 farad is equal to 1 coulomb per 1 volt. Charge unit is coulomb, potential difference unit is volt. Then 1 farad is equal to 1 coulomb per 1 volt. Then capacitance is over, electrical capacitance. Next is capacitance. Capacitance. Capacitance, I told you, it is the ability of a conductor to store electrical energy or charge. Next is capacitor means it is a device. Used to store electrical charge. It is a device. Actually, it is a device used to store electrical charge, electrical energy. We know that. So we have seen that small capacitor is like this. One end is positive, one end is negative. This is the capacitor.
Plate capacitor. Parallel plate capacitor consisting of two parallel conducting plates P1 and P2 separated by a distance D. Area of each plate is denoted by the capital letter A. Surface charge density denoted by the letter sigma. This side charge is plus Q, another side charge is minus Q. Then electric field E, capital letter E, is applied between the plate. Before going to this topic, parallel plate capacitor, first I would like to explain what is the basic principle of parallel plate capacitor. Capacitance of charged conductor increased by bringing another uncharged conductor. Capacitance of charged one conductor increased by bringing another uncharged conductor is placed near to it. Separated, these two conductors separated between non-conducting medium. Using non-conducting medium between them. Then what is the expression of this parallel plate capacitor? We know that electric field between the plate is given by E is equal to sigma by epsilon naught. Parallel plate, that means we are already studied that plane sheet case, first chapter. Electric field intensity E is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon naught. There we are taking that surface. Then here E is equal to sigma by epsilon naught. Then another E is equal to, one more equation is there, E is equal to dV by dr. How to get this expression? dV, potential with respect to that distance. Then I have drawn one more diagram, that is consider 2 points, capital letter A and B. In an electric field, capital letter E, in the presence of charge plus Q placed at O. Then here one more test charge, that is Q naught. Test charge, that is Q naught, placed at A. Distance, that is between that distance is dr. Then we know that electric field, we are already studied that equation, electric field E is equal to force divided by charge. From that equation we can write F is equal to Q naught into E. Then we know that work done. Here is another charge, here is force is created, distance, that means work done is happened. Then dW is equal to F dot dr, force into distance. Force we can substitute Q naught into E, then Q naught into E dot dr. Dot product we can avoid. Instead of that we can use cos. Here angle is 180 degree. Then we can substitute Q naught E dr cos 180. Then cos 180 value is -1. Then we can substitute, we get Q naught E dr minus Q naught E dr. Then this Q naught we can take this side, dW divided by Q naught is equal to minus E dr. We know that potential difference or voltage V is equal to work done divided by charge. In this case, dV is equal to dW divided by Q naught. dW by Q naught. Then, instead of this, we can write dV. Then we get dV equal to minus E dr. Then, this dr, we can take this dV, this side we can take dV by dr is equal to electric field. Electric field E is equal to minus dV divided by dr. This we can say that potential gradient. Potential gradient. Potential with respect to that distance. Potential with respect to distance. dV by dr. Potential unit is volt. Distance unit is meter. Then potential gradient, that unit is volt per meter. Volt per meter. Then here, that's why we have in derivation time, no need of writing this expression full. Directly we can use electric field E is equal to dV by dr. That is equal to dV, that is V we can write. Here is distance, that is D. Instead of dr we can use D. Then from this equation we can write V equal to E into D. Electric field into distance. E already we have written sigma divided by epsilon naught. Then sigma by epsilon naught into D. Then we know that sigma means surface charge density. Surface charge density, sigma is equal to charge divided by area. Then we can write Q by A. Then from this equation Q by A, V equal to, we can substitute the sigma. V equal to, sigma means Q by A, then epsilon naught into D. Then we know that our capacitance, otherwise charge is equal to Q equal to CV. From that we can write C equal to Q by V. Q divided by V. That is equal to, then already V we got, we can substitute Q A epsilon naught divided by QD. Q cancel, we can write A epsilon naught divided by D. A means area of each plate, epsilon naught, that is permittivity in free space. D means distance between the plate. That means capacitance of this parallel plate capacitor. Capacitance of this parallel plate capacitor is directly proportional to the area, inversely proportional to the distance. Thank you. Tomorrow we will discuss on the topic energy stored in a capacitor.